both magic and machina. She's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Tonight our city bleeds red, blue, and green. As I walk in the dark of the sea, I thought greatest eyes threatened. The colors in my heart are fading gone. They're gone, they're gone, all gone.
There is no
Welcome.
limit to Electro's potential.
Welcome. Oh my god, my character's so edgy looking. In my Pictomancer gear, he's so edgy. I'm gonna paint a picture, but you're not gonna like what you see. I'm gonna paint you like Hieronymus Bosch. You're not gonna like the way you look.
Electro has many uses.
Playing Final Fantasy XIV
Watch
today.
and learn.
The reason why. Okay, the only time I subject you guys to Final Fantasy XIV, it is my favorite game. If it were up to me, if it were up to me, we would actually play this almost every day. But it's not up to me, okay? I'll only stream the new stuff for you guys. That way you don't have to watch me grind or do fetch quests or anything crazy like that. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV today. The newest raid has come out. Okay, what does that mean? It means it means two things. Okay, one, it means that there's new content, right? New like battle content. But also, it means that there's a collaboration with an even older Final Fantasy MMO, the first Final Fantasy MMO, Final Fantasy XI. Which is the game, if you know our friend Hegmo, it's the game that he plays every day, right? It's his favorite game. My favorite game is 14, his favorite game is 11. The cool thing is they're doing a collab. So Final Fantasy XI is a 20-plus-year-old game. This game is, I forget how many years this is. This one 14 years old, including 1.0? I can't remember. But it's not as old as Final Fantasy XI. So we're going to be playing the new raid content. We're going to be doing that with Hegmo, our friend Hegmo as well. So what we're going to do first is we're going to unlock the new raid. And then after that, until Hegmo gets on, we're going to go do the new main story quest. Okay, because it comes with the dungeon and stuff like that. So just hang out, hang tight. We're going to play some Final Fantasy. We're going to chill. We're going to have some fun, okay? Okay, let me get the game audio. Let me get everything ready to go. All right, let's see here. Game. Okay, game audio. Let me turn it up so I can hear it. The other thing I'm really excited for that I'm going to geek out about is the music from Final Fantasy XI is also incredible. Like, the music from 14 is incredible too, but I also played Final Fantasy XI for a very long time. So it's going to be really awesome to hear those tracks again. And I hope they let us collect, the new tracks. So here we go. I might need to go get a beverage in between, because there's going to be a lot of dialogue. So just a heads up. An otherworldly encounter. The Hubigo messenger is looking for a well-traveled adventurer. That's me. Say, aren't you notorious? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Milalja. Curious happenings around in Mamook of late, and we thought with your otherworldly experience, may be able to help us make sense of things. If you have the time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamook. You'll find her west of the plaza, in the large building near the two-headed statue. Alright. Mamook. Mamook is also an area in Final Fantasy XI. Mamook. Mamuk. We're playing Pixomancer today. So I've been maining Viper for Final Fantasy 14 through the raids and stuff like that. But Hegmo is currently playing. Oh well, I don't have enough room in my inventory. Oh god, to switch. Why? Oh, the earrings. Okay, well let's fix this. We don't need those. We don't need those. I don't need to switch to Viper. I wasn't going to play Viper today because Hegmo's playing Viper, so... But I will say that I've been enjoying Viper a lot. Something I really like about the class is that it's very straightforward. Like, the rotation is very static, right? You apply your debuffs and everything, and you can pretty much press the flashing the flashing icons, which is really nice because then you can kind of pay attention to mechanics and stuff, you know? But we're going to be playing Picto. I really enjoy Picto as well. Something's wrong with me. I have been playing casters in a lot of the games that I've been playing lately, and I don't know why. I don't know what's come over me. I've never been a magic guy until this year. So, I really like Picto though. Alright, Milalja. Oh, the mom. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone. It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the sky deep cenote. For mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not a common sight in these lands. Tall and slender of build, but with pointed ears. Ooh, an elf. An elven. Elvon. Elizin. He has yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his ramblings, or perhaps even jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? Milalja, the traveler stirs. Very good. If you would be so kind as to bring him here. Oh, hey, fangirl. Yeah. You like the elves. Ooh, the Koenig armor from 11. Which is already in this game, by the way. It's a cool tank set. We are glad to see you awake and in good health besides. May I ask your name, traveler? My name? I'm sorry, I can't remember. It would seem that the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor the only hint as to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary? Well, he's wearing the plate set from Final Fantasy XI. Looks like your typical adventurer to me. Not much different from any other Elzen I've met. Or would that be Eldite? So Eldite, I believe, is the name of the elves on the first. He's gonna say he's Elvon, because he's from 11, watch. Elizin? Eldite? No, that's not quite right. I'm from an older game. I remember. I'm an Elvon adventurer from Zandoria. And Mamaljaws are big bad guys in 11, so he's probably like, what the? And you're Mamalja. Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Wait. If I'm in Mamuk, then I must have been taken prisoner. Yeah, they're bad guys in 11. To so readily believe us enemies, perhaps he comes from a land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt. I think he's beyond the rift. He could be from Eorzea. I'm not so sure. Maybe he came from Alexandria. I'm not so sure. We've no way to know for certain, in which case... Milalja! We must gather our strongest fighters at once! Why? What's happened? Bakuljaja's shade has returned. It's been sighted near Grok Drakis' descent. Bakuljaja has engaged the apparition, but I fear the worst. The vower of Rizal's companion, from the feet of Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Servant's shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe it was invoked in like manner to one used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Buniwa should be privy to that knowledge, required to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we've a more pressing matter at hand now. I must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Bakuljaja requires reinforcements. The Dawn Servant's shade. I fear he may not hold out until the guard assembles. I am loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakuljaja in this battle? Me? Of course. I'm in your debt. Rockdrak descent is west of here. Please go and help my son. Galul Jaja? He needs a weapon. He needs a sword and shield. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait till we start hearing Final Fantasy XI music. If Final Fantasy XI were free, if I didn't have to pay a sub to reactivate my character, I would probably play a little bit. But I've got a sub to this game, I've got a sub now to Star Wars, I just can't. You know what I mean? Just too many games. All this forest looks so beautiful. So it's not DLC, it's just an update. So how Final Fantasy works is an expansion will come out, which is the DLC, and then like every 4 to 6 months, there's a new patch, and every new patch it'll be like a continuation of the story. Plus they add new, update. Like they add new dungeons or, you know, battle content, stuff like that. They've also added the Beastman dailies. I think they're called something else now, but where you get to help like the different tribes, and you get like cool mounts and stuff and cosmetics. So just some fun stuff. I mean, I do have a criticism about Dawn Trail. This patch took a very long time to come. It's felt like it's a couple months too late, but we're here now, you know. I do hope they re-look at their patch cycle and stuff, and not make us wait so long next time. But personal opinion. Wah! Oh no. Bakuljaja. See, this might be the Galuljaja from Vanadil, who knows? pathetic. And you dare call yourselves blessed siblings. Not bad. You might actually prove a challenge. If you've come to help, best stay on your guard. He's not alone. Uh-oh. Frish. This is like some new form she has. That's crazy. She's from Final Fantasy XI. But she doesn't look like this in 11. This is very different. Rambunctious youth. What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry. I'll send him packing. Here I go. Oh shit, this is 11 music. Nullifying dropkick. Oh no, you don't. Oh, Hegmo's gonna be so excited for this. I can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Ah, not bad at all. But it'll take more than a couple of Taurus to stop. Wait, Taurus? Then a couple of Taurus to stop me. What is Taurus? Taurus? Because it's not Taurus. Are you daft, girl? I don't know what she means. You can speak! A shame you don't have any manners. The name's Prish. You do well to remember it. Is she saying Tarus like Tarus? Prish? How you doing, Flame? Ha 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 ha! Looks like I win! Oh, shit. Oh, she meant Taurus. These are like, one Taurus down, one to go. I hope you're ready. She's like, she sees the Taurus. They're nasty enemies in Final Fantasy XI. They can put doom on you. Oh, shit. Okay. So that's a thing from 11. At ease, Prish. We've seen to our task. Come. Whatever you say, Olmia. Oh, okay. So Olmia is like, I can't remember if she's her older sister or just like another NPC from Tavanasia. But she's seeing things. Olmia? What is she talking about? And these are like, these things you can like summon bosses and stuff in 11. Or those rifts, conflicts things. Prish, wait! Please don't go! This is insane seeing these two games cross over. It's so cool. I'm guessing word of the Dawn Servant Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all this, but she's clearly aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We've a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Prish, what's happened to you? This is so exciting. I used to have some, oh, I can't even show them. I used to have some Final Fantasy XI glamour plates here. Oh, it's so cool to see this. In 14. Alright, we're gonna speak to... Egmo's gonna lose his shit. Oh, this song. Like anytime there's like a mystery or something, 11. I hope we get to collect all the songs and put them in our house. Everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion Omia. The Omia I know is an elven woman, a far cry from a reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, clouded her mind. I have to go and... You're not going anywhere with those wounds. I'll go after Prish. I'll go after Prish. You would put yourself in harm's way for my sake? Thank you. Are we about to kiss? What the? I recognize that look. The eyes of a man who's seen more than their fair share of battle. Despite what Prish has done, she was a dear friend to me. I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Oh shit, okay, so the raid is already unlocked. Now I have to wait for Hegmo. Wow, okay, here, I'm gonna message Hegmo and let him know that I've unlocked it. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll let Hegmo know that I'm here. I think he's still working though. Okay, let's go to the main story now. Oh, I'm so excited for that raid. It's gonna be so good, you guys. Guys, I would have been maybe around 11 years old when Final Fantasy XI came out, the first MMO, and it was my first MMO. So, like, because it was before World of Warcraft and all that stuff, and I'm not kidding, like, you download the client, and you have dial-up internet at the time, so you're playing this MMO over dial-up. And of course, the game is like, you know, however large it is. And so it was like 2 or 3 days before the game was done downloading, of my computer being on for 2 or 3 days over dial-up internet, downloading the game. I finally got in, and there's just all these people, and they like speak Japanese, because it wasn't like widely released in America yet. It was so crazy. Such a cool and crazy, and like, you're just like, you have your character, and your character in your mind looks like this, right? You know how, like, you look at old video games and you're like, I don't remember it looking so blocky and pixely. You know, it looked like this to me. And that's how my mind still sees it, you know? And I'd play that game, I'd come straight home from school. I rode the school bus, so I'd get off the school bus and I'd run home. And I'd always try to do like my homework on the bus, or like, you know, like while waiting for the bus, because I wanted to get home and I wanted to log in and I wanted to level up in Final Fantasy XI. So it's just so cool that this game I'm playing now has a Final Fantasy XI story patch. It's so cool. All right, we got to go here. A royal invitation. You like jazz, chat? Also, we're gonna unlock the new extreme trial. Have you come to share a heroic yarn with me, Notorious? Please do go on, you have my rapt attention. So what have you brought for me here today? Well, Dawnchill came out, and Queen Sphene became the final boss, and I kicked her ass. The trials and tribulations of Queen Sphene, who was confronted with many a difficult decision as she sought to protect the citizens of her nation, Alexandria. In that realm, people regard souls as merely a resource, and when they die, the ether of their memories is used to create the endless. simulacra of the departed that can only be sustained with life force harvested from the living. Being so very different from what we know now, such a way of life is difficult for us to accept. Indeed, it seemed only inevitable that you should come into conflict with Sphene. She herself was not among the living, but an entity brought forth to fulfill a certain objective, and therein, I believe, lay the root of this tale's tragedy. Recreated from the noblest of souls though she was helpless to defy the purpose of which she had been bound, protecting the endless no matter the cost. Thus did she continue on her destructive path, though she knew it led only to a dead end. A question, if you may, my friend. Deep in your heart, do you believe that Sphene whom you met was alive? Ooh. She was alive in her own way. Though she was many things, she wasn't alive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I see. Though her existence differed much from the living, precisely what does it mean to be alive? It is no easy thing to define. I thank you for your honest answer. I shall take it to heart. For my part, whether or not she possessed of life, I believe that there existed an individual called Sphene who cared deeply for her people, who heard the voices of her people, felt as they did, and thought only for their welfare. That is why, at battle's end, she returned as the gentle soul you knew. But here, a thought fills me with dread. What if that soul failed to return, and the fearsome entity she had become continued its relentless onslaught? Its relentless onslaught. Might it have succeeded in its objective and plundered life force from the other realities at the cost of untold destruction? Of such a possibility shall I sing, that we may give thanks for the path we were mercifully spared. So this is kind of cool. I'll explain this to any nerd who cares. Okay, so in this game, you have like a regular fight. So pretend we're fighting, I don't know, a Cyclops, right? Pretend you fight a Cyclops, and it was really cool, and the battle went well. Well, then you come here and tell this guy, the Wandering Minstrel, about your fight with the Cyclops, and then he spins a tale of the Cyclops fight, right? But he embellishes what happens. So he creates a new battlefield that's the same fight but harder. Because instead of just the Cyclops, he goes, and then the Cyclops tore the earth in sunder. That might not have happened, right, in the fight, but since the song says it happens, his new version of the fight has that. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. I have to sing to this? He's singing. By golden light, two rulers walked, their paths and conflicts lying. One bound to slay, one sworn to save, they forged ahead untiring. The memories of departed days. Oh, now I'm singing. Endure as fate and fetters, for keepers staunched a blessed warmth. Oblivion for the breakers. You're welcome. Okay, so we unlocked that. All right, now let's go do the main story until Papa Heg is on. A royal invitation. Bol Waruk is eager to hear how you've been getting on. Ah, it is always a pleasure. It's a pleasure as always, Notorious. Have you been able to relax lately? Wonderful. As busy as you've been with the rite of succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolal at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at Zabral Vyav Tiai is one such way to do so. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings, and are always absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brukavu, will look after you. Where's the taco stand? Oh, it's right here. We'll just walk. Oh, you want to see the poo-poo? You guys want to see the poo-poo? Where's my minions? Who wants to see some poo-poo? Where the hell's my poo-poo? You guys want to see poo-poo? No, not pop. Poo-poo. Here we go. Here's my poo-poo. Hi, poo-poo. Yep. That's a good poo-poo. Oh, yeah. He's so cute. I love poo-poo. He's a cute guy. I have some minions from Final Fantasy XI. Maybe we should bring one of those out. I have like a Taru. Look at this. This is from the game Final Fantasy XI. Oh my god, it's so small. I can't even see it, it's so small. Look how cute he is. So that armor from the... oh, he fell over. They're very top heavy. That armor gave you refresh in Final Fantasy XI. The Vermilion Cloak. It's so cool. I don't think I have my Final Fantasy XI glamours saved anymore. This one's from Final Fantasy XI, but I'm not wearing a maiming class. This one's technically from 11. It's my recreation. Yeah, I don't have my 11 one saved anymore. Oh my god. You guys, don't look at my swimwear. And then this one's kind of from 11 too. It's my ranger. Okay, hold on. Minion. Do we want Poo-Poo? We also have Shantoto, I believe. Yeah. She is also from 11. Yeah, we'll bring her around. She's I like her. Well, if it isn't notorious. Alone today, are you? I see. If you've a hankering for tacos, and they're on the house, consider it a token of our gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Who wants tacos? I would love tacos, IRL. Send me tacos. To my mouth. Oh, those look good. And it comes with verde salsa too. My favorite. You still love tacos, I hope. Why do I do a British accent? I can't maintain it. So we're going to change that. You still love tacos, I hope. Huh. You ate so many when you turned 5. You could barely move afterwards. Remember that? Wait, how does this person know when I turn 5? Or he's talking to someone else. Yeah, I'm eavesdropping. How rude of me. No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry, it's still strange for me too. Just the other day you were a little boy, clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasulani, and now you're a man grown with a face full of hair. Ah, okay, I know what's happening here. So in the main story of the game, this dome appeared, and the dome, like 30 years had passed in the dome, but on the outside, only like a few days or few weeks had passed. So this, the father and son are about the same age now. That's crazy. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. That's gotta be weird to be the same age as your parents. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without the assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrope. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I've never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems like life really was different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate... I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. Oh no. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolal. Val Wuklamat? That's right, it's your favorite character. To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Oh, look who it is! I was just about to go and find you, Notorious. You don't mind the company, I hope? I could use a bite to eat myself. Oh, Clamont, okay, sure. I would have liked to keep you in 7.0, but here we are in 7.1. The tacos here never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately? I've been exploring Taral with my trusty alpaca. I've been catching up on sleep. I've been working to recover some stolen artifacts. I've been making a name for myself at the Arcadion. That's probably my favorite. Well, I've been making a name for myself in the Arcadion. You're fighting in the arena in Alexandria? By facing off against tough opponents, I'd wager you honed your skills even further. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace. But whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to people. That way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you, as dawn servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Yeah, sure. It's only been 4 or 5 months. Great. I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here. Monster, you want to see Simi meet an alien? You know I do. You know I do. Fangirl, you need to rocket off into space and meet some aliens. And blast them. Honestly, you guys need to play some Star Wars with us too. There's aliens in that game too. Okay, she wants me to meet her there, okay. We're playing Star Wars The Old Republic. We just made a guild last night. So you guys can all join a guild, and we have a ship. No furniture yet. Alright, here we go. Oh, your migraines won't let you play? Won't let you play Star Wars, or won't let you play Alien? The Alien Isolation game. This is pretty. I like this area. Oh, the Alien game. Well, play Star Wars with us. And girl, just make a character and I'll invite you to the guild. Hegmo's been murdering every NPC he sees. I've never seen anything like it. Master Notorious, it is always an honor. Val Kona has stepped away to attend a pressing matter, but he should join you before long. And then I said, "That's no monster. That's my streamer." Oh, you're all here too. Val Kona summoned us. Though, if truth be told, Alfino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of the Hanish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Trial and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Oriange have left to resume their tour of Tural. Y'shtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. I'll talk to Cat Mommy, sure. Okay, you know what? I think Alice probably in this game is probably like canonically one of my best friends. I think she's awesome. Especially like her character's grown a lot. She's badass. I like Alice. If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is now nor what he is doing. Some things never change. Is Kona? It is. I don't remember how his voice sounds, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever you need. I want to build an atomic bomb. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Gululja and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Usulani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth a proposal that the Queen be thus honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed. A funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Gululja, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. I think I should go too. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. That would be inappropriate. I think I should go too. Because you consider yourself responsible for her demise, I take it. That's not a burden for you to bear alone. Here's my idea. As vow, I'll attend the funeral as a representative of Tuliolal. Meanwhile, you can go in a personal capacity and watch over the people as they mourn. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was, to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. Then it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Golulja in the back room. Oh yeah, I forgot about the back rooms. Full name. My paintbrush looks so dumb. Ooh, Crossroads. That's the patch title. I'm trying to install it. Is there any other way to besides Steam? Yes, so you can go to like the website. You can download it from here. I'll give you a link. You can download it from this link or from Steam. Which Star Wars is it? It's the Old Republic. We're on the Satil Shan server. Monster, come join Colonial Marines with Flames so we can go on big hunts. Oh my god. I have too many games right now. I have so many games. Right now, no, you might like this. I might be playing Midnight Suns this week. I'm excited to check that out. Real quick, I'm gonna go grab a drink because my mouth is so dry. I'll be right back real quick. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, I need to go to the back rooms. Wait, is this the entrance? No. In a while. You heading to the back room? Yes, I am. Sorry, I'm just talking to all the NPCs real quick. This isn't Final Fantasy 14 Online. No, this is Final Fantasy 14 Online. Are you thinking of Final Fantasy 11 Online? We will be playing the collab as soon as Egmo gets on. Ah, you came for the funeral. Of course. I'm the only one who will officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Shale is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Well, he's gonna become a dictator. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you gâteau au chocolat. It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lamati. And thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Sure, Cryo. Sure. Sorry, I just like to see what all the NPCs say. Alexandria mourns. Gululja wishes to go and collect the flower for the funeral. The flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Osan. He was apparently Sphyn's aide and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. Praxis Park. The new track from Praxis Park. What I've done. Face myself. Alright, let's go up here. Praxis Park. How are you doing today, Darth Kidius the Wise? What does your wisdom say about today? I must absorb all the lore. Why, I'm Val Wuklamat of Tuliolal. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sphyn's funeral. We're honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gosand, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administrating affairs of the state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Rest assured, they're not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens were black, it was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. I see. Yet regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sphene. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. I will. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. I say good day.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolol. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit. As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Gulocha?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Gulocha.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
on a very special episode. Nice. Oh, okay. I think Higma's ready. Let's see here. Higmo.
Mr. Notorious Monster.
Oh my God! Look at that artwork, the warrior. That's so awesome.
See
That
my
AF
warrior,
gear
yeah?
was one of my favorite sets back in, original vanilla 11.
Yeah.
I loved that set, and then when you get Rampage for the first time as a
Yep.
warrior, oh my God, what a feeling.
Yeah, you duel. So I'm playing in. I'm so glad that they added War Ninja to Final Fantasy 14 for me.
That's so awesome.
So I'm playing Viper,
playing the-
cosplaying as a Warrior
As
Ninja.
That's awesome. All right, here, let me invite you to a party. So you got it unlocked, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude. I have that Koenig set in
Oh yeah.
in the game, so it's nice to see that. But I haven't glamored it in a long time.
The
Why doesn't it show you
Ducal
online?
guard stuff.
Oh my God, the Ducal Guard set, the Iron Musketeer,
Yeah.
the Ducal Guard sets were some of my favorite. There you are. Right. I knew you were playing Viper today, so I swapped to Pigtail for
nice.
stream. So. All right, here we go. Raids, Dawn Trail, Juno, the first walk. Dude, I'm so excited.
Me too.
One of your party members does not meet the requirement for this game.
Am I under the item level maybe? Fuck, I didn't even think about that.
I don't think you should, because it's a catch-up raid. Or let me see.
Raids, Dawn Trail.
It is
695. I'm 694. Let me see if I can buy an accessory or something.
okay.
I might be able to get something with tomestones.
Okay, yeah, tombstones or the market board will get you there.
Charles, I went in and I AFK'd in El Zabi for like 3 hours today. And while I was working, and it never popped up. And I think I came back later and I saw that I had moved. So at some point it did show up, but on Shiva, the Besieged is only like level 3 or something like that. It's not even up to the new levels yet. All right, Tomestone exchange. I have 451 tomestones. What should I get?
So whatever your lowest item level accessory, most likely, like a ring or something. Well, maybe you can get. I don't know what heads or hands or feet cost. Maybe 475 or 480.
495.
But whatever your lowest item level is.
Okay, I'll just replace a earring, maybe? No, neck bracelet or ring. I'll get the ring.
Yeah, get the ring. And then you'll get a nice catch-up drop from this raid.
$496, baby.
Hey, yo. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I'm so excited.
We're going to Juno.
I know. I can't wait to see it in its HD glory.
I can do this too. Oh my god. Look, guys, we're already there.
Oh, do you have 11 open on as well? Oh, that's funny. I was doing the main story, and so far I was like, okay, cool. And then literally one of the first cutscenes, it's Wuklamot. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was laughing just now because I started the main scenario quest, and I'm like, man, after all the feedback they've gotten and all the people complaining about it being the beach episode, you really shouldn't have started the patch with eating tacos.
Well, I think it's probably the story's already written for the rest of the thing, but yeah. I agree. All right, here we go.
Oh, fuck. Flashbang, Jesus Christ.
We walked right past all the mules selling stuff.
Wow, that's exactly where I'm standing.
Dynamis music.
I saw in the trailer the Overlord tombstones, like the little goblin tombstones. So it's
Oh
like
yeah.
it's
Do we
like
get time extensions?
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. Oh shit! Look.
It's all like, yeah.
Interesting.
This is basically okay. Look. There's a teleporter home point. This is exactly where I'm
The
standing.
home point is there. That's so cool.
This is exactly where I'm standing in game.
That's so cool. Yeah, look at the Gabi stone statues.
Joseph, you're driving me insane. Joseph
Okay, I
has
gotta remember how to
discovered
play
that
this.
laptops are hot, and he is obsessed with sitting on the keyboard. And he's the most persistent kid. Okay. Oh my god, I changed my window size, so all my stuff's like overlapping. I need to change it. Goblin Replica. We're fighting Goblin Replica, a Vanguard Slime, Vanguard Pathfinder. Yeah, so goblins.
We're just dynamiced it up right now.
This is what we're gonna do tomorrow. I have to move this 1 second.
I gotta remember how to play Picto. I haven't played Picto in a long time.
That's on top too.
Didn't think she'd be so quick to trade blows.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
Coming. Home
I
point.
used a lot of Prish in the.
How
Oh
about
hell
we
yeah!
start with a big fat knuckle
If I'd gotten locked
sandwich?
out, I'd be pissed. We're fighting Prish as the first boss.
Here we
Music.
go!
Yes, yeah. I remember so many 11 trailers that had this music.
Yeah.
Wait for
Okay, she's gonna punch the ground, I
Wait
think.
for it!
How everybody's running out. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what that does now.
Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it!
And we're gonna go in.
Okay. That was wrong. I see.
Nullifying drop kick to the fat head!
Nullifying dropkick. That's cool. I played the mobile game a lot, and I used Prish a lot in the mobile game. I loved her.
This must be more inspired by the mobile game than Final Fantasy XI's, because like I don't remember having giant inflated fists.
So I think that's she didn't have that in the mobile game either, but I think that's what do I have this key bound to? Rainbow Trip. I think this is 14 exclusive because I played her in Dissidia a lot and Dissidia Opera Omnia, and she's
By
never
the
had any
light
of
of
these.
the dawn!
So this has got to be like an 11 or 14 original.
I died.
Not bad! Not bad at all! Oh, we're just getting
Okay,
started!
what's happening on the ground? Fight. Prish is ready to strike.
Oh, it's targeting.
Oh, she's gonna knock us over, so we gotta land
Oh, I see.
over the spikes.
Wait for it!
Oh, I see. Over the spikes.
Auroral uppercut!
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I got
way too
knocked
far
off.
out, though.
Yeah, I couldn't tell where that
Yeah.
pointer was going.
Man,
So
is
there
that
was
all?
three
Yeah.
arcs. There was like a yellow, a purple, and something else.
Behold, the
Apparently
blessed
everybody
power of
fucked it up, so.
Altana.
The blessed power of Altana. Ooh, okay. Light swells within the luminous remnants. Okay, so there's just ground resolves.
Still kicking?
Dude, is this raid is gonna be as hard as the Ivalice series? The Ivalice series, people wiped during the Alliance raids, which like has not happened since
Yeah.
Ivalice. This is cool. I don't mind a difficult Alliance raid,
You ready for this?
especially with this music. I hope we get to collect all the music too. My house is gonna be playing 11
Wait
songs.
for it.
So she does seem to
So,
like
did you see
charge
that?
up. Yeah.
The blue. Oh, so maybe
Open your eyes.
I wonder if it's the color of her fist. I don't know. I didn't get the mark because we were dead. But did you see that she thought
This should do it.
Yeah,
that
the
shade was
Omnia,
Omnia?
yeah.
I was like, oh, there's a name drop. Oh hell yeah, dude! I used to play Monk in Endwalker, and I love it. I love punching. You play some Monk in 11, don't you?
Yeah, I have a pretty well geared Monk.
Nice.
I don't play it as
punching just feels
much
good.
anymore. I love Monk in 11 because I want to be a fighter. I think. You know what I mean? I want to be a pugilist, not a monk.
Right. Oh, can we use the teleporter? Yes, we can.
Yeah. And somebody said, "Oh, cool! I totally get it now." I do not get it.
Okay, where do I have Rainbow Drip? Rainbow Drip. Rainbow Drip. Where is it key bound? Rainbow Drip, Rainbow Drip. 5, okay. Interesting. They have a nice quality of life now. Pictomancer's portraits auto paint at the beginning of like an instance, which is good.
Oh, nice.
You can't accidentally forget.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
I love the way she says "wait for it." That's good. She says it a
Here
lot.
we go!
It doesn't help that I haven't played this game very much recently, so I don't know what's
All your
an
buttons.
enemy marker. I don't know what an enemy marker is or an ally marker. So she charged up the second ring.
And then go in.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I see. So you have to pay attention as she's channeling her moves to see how many times she's charged up to see how to react.
And I think that's going to work the same for the knockback mechanic.
Still kicking?
Something's
So
happening.
am I.